So the buses here, as they're coming back, when you go to Jambo, you're the last stop. So the buses, they start at wherever they are. They go to Kidani Village and then they go to Jambo House. So figure that in your timing. I can tell you from Epcot to Animal Kingdom with no traffic, and this wasn't bad either actually. It still took a full 20 minutes. So just prepare for that as you're scheduling your time. And that's once I got on the bus. So it could be longer than that. Just throwing that out there. Okay, I'm tired. Okay, so we are back at the resort. I went and switched to Zawadi Traders just to get something for a friend. But now, because the sun is out and it's probably warm enough, we're coming to see the animals. They're all standing in the sunlight because they're not stupid. It's warm in the sun. These zebras and kudu are so happy the sun is out. They must have been so cold. Ooh.
I'm glad the sun's out.
Yeah, I mean it's still pretty cold here, but so there you go, guys. Amnional life. Zebra's just soaking in the sun. Don't blame him. Hi, wildebeest. How are you? Yummy time for food.
Usually we ask them to come in before Christmas. And that might be why we're not seeing them.
There he is. Beautiful. So beautiful. Hi guys. So I just did some wandering around the savannah here over at Jambo House. Took some pictures and hopefully you guys saw those. Well, not pictures, took some, good lord. Took some video and hopefully you saw a little bit of that. With the sun out finally, some of the animals are out. But not, of course, a ton of them. Giraffes were not out. Zebras, kudu. I think the roan antelopes were out. A couple others were out. Although the Steenbok, S-T-E-E-N bok, which are teeny tiny antelopes, were not out because it's too cold. It is currently, I think it's gone up to 52 degrees somewhere in this nearby area. Just the sun, truly, the sun in this area makes all the difference in the world. Like, stupidly a lot of difference. So it is currently 1 minute of 5. 6:30 is when my car picks me up. So I have an hour and a half. Chico is not open yet. The Victoria Falls Lounge is downstairs one flight. And I could go down there and get a drink there. It's a little crowded. I mean, it's not ungodly crowded, but it is a little crowded. There's not a ton of space there. I'm tired, I'll be real honest. I'm sleepy. I've slept in these little areas before, and do these pillows move? Oh, they do. It's awesome. Just to give you a view, kind of perspective-wise, of the space. I'm going to flip around for a sec. You're here on what's considered the 3rd floor, and then you've got the 4th floor and the 5th floor. And the 5th floor is where I was, down a hallway off there. And then the top floor, the 6th floor, is the club level. So you have to tag your card to get up to that level. And there's special club treats and things they give you when you're there. And all that kind of fun stuff. But I love just looking at the ceiling and looking at these light lanterns. These are light fixtures. They're just gorgeous. And the ceiling and the thatching on the ceiling, I mean, actually it's not thatched, but it's designed that if you don't look really carefully, you think it's thatched. I mean, it's beautiful. It really is just gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. It really is just gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. You know, and all the cutouts of the different animals, like you're watching a herd stampede, and then just the thatching, I guess. I'm so tired, I can't come up with words. Can't even think straight at this point. I'm tired. It was a crazy 2 days. So, got in, landed at 11:30, and even without bags, I did the Mears shuttle. So it's the same thing as Disney Magical Express. You go to the same place to pick it up, but you get stuff texted to you and messaged to you and emailed to you versus what you do with the Magical Express where it's just in that one. Because I didn't have to go check bags. I just had my bags. I went, I got it. But I still ended up having to wait in the bus wait in the lobby-ish area before they boarded you, and then got on the bus. I got to the hotel. We were the last stop because it's Animal Kingdom and we're pretty far out. And it was about 12:30, I think, by the time that happened, maybe 1. Because I'd already been given my room number, although I didn't get the normal email you get from Disney. I just went into the app to check my room number because I got something saying thank you for arriving, even though I hadn't even gotten in my plane yet. Thank you for arriving. Got on the, got to the room and just went straight up to my floor. Got a little lost finding it, but that's okay. And gave you guys a little room tour that night. And then I couldn't fall asleep. So I was up till almost 3 o'clock, 3:30. Ended up getting up around 8:15, 8:30. A little behind schedule from what I wanted, so I ended up rushing in the morning. I just didn't hit early. I did not hit any rides this entire trip. Not a one. Other than the assorted monorails, you know. Epcot has some great stuff, don't get me wrong, but truthfully, I don't go to Epcot for the rides. I go to Epcot, my heel is hurting, for the food, for the culture, you know, for the art on this one, for the butterfly gardens, you know, all those kind of things. That's what I go for. And so I spent my time doing that kind of stuff, and that was nice and helpful. And stayed through Harmonious. So I stayed through closing, but I got in late and rushed to my brunchy, breakfasty reservation, which was okay. You know, it's not something I'm going to repeat. And then ate around the countries and the different art festival booths. Saw some great art, learned how to draw a little more, and then slept. Just slept. When I got in, I showered actually because I was so cold. It was bitter cold. And I set my alarm to get up at 7:45, except I set the wrong alarm. There's one that only goes off Monday through Friday, and that's the one I changed the time on. So I got a knock on my door at 8:44 or something 8:30, just checking if I was already gone so they could come in and clean, and of course I hadn't. So, whoops. But thank God she did, or I'd still be asleep. And got myself together, got myself out, and was actually in the park almost exactly the same time as I had been the day before, and I wasn't rushing to a reservation. So got all kinds of photos, got all kinds of experiences, did the painting on the wall, jumped in some more pictures, you know, where you can be in the middle of the photograph, and then ate. Did a little bit of drinking, not a ton, but a little bit of drinking, but I ate a lot. And when that was done, I was done. I did watch the acrobats. I'd seen them on the first day, I think. And then I saw more of their show today. I saw the Brazilian guitarist. I think I saw Joy and Vanellope in the new spots. I think the only thing that I did not see was the guy who does the painting as you're watching them. Oh, and I met some of the artists that had them sign their work or had them tell me, you know, what painting or image was their favorite and why, and bought some art for some friends. Saw the Broadway singers, which was Telly Leung and Carrie Butler, and that will obviously be in a prior video. It was good. Like I said, crashed hard, got up late, then went back in and ate and finished up the stuff I hadn't eaten. There are a total of 20 things, I believe, that are gluten-friendly with modifications for some of them. One I couldn't have because it also has shrimp, and they couldn't take it out. Two I could have modified to take the slaw away from them. I got one of the two, not both, because I just didn't need both, so that's two. I never made it back to get the carne asada, but I did have the other two items from that booth. And there was one other item. But yeah, I mean, I probably had 15, 16 of the foods. All of them, I still think the BLT, the deconstructed BLT and deconstructed key lime pie were my favorites. Probably followed by the bone marrow and the risotto. They were pretty darn good. If it wasn't so cold, I really would have liked the passion fruit pina colada or passion fruit pineapple smoothie. It was very good, but it was literally forming ice on the outside of the glass, which when it was 48 and lower degrees with no light out was not good. Yeah. Biggest takeaways, talking with Timothy, the artist, the African artist who I spoke with and bought some of his work, and the Italian Simon something, the photographer now works for Natty Geo, who I also bought some artwork from. Yeah. This is the kind of stuff that feeds my soul. It really does. This festival comes at a really awful time for me, but it's something I feel like I want to try to make time for moving forward, because it was special. It was really special. And to be honest, if I did want to walk on rides, there was a good chunk of time where Remy's line was only 65 minutes. Test Track, same, you know, and they both went down for part of the day, so not bad. Not bad at all. All right, but it is 5:08, and at about 6 o'clock I want to get my luggage and do my transition for going back to the very, 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 very old, blasted, very cold weather. But I think I'm going to close my eyes for about a half an hour on these very comfy chairs, because sleeping in Disney deluxe hotel lobbies is what I seem to do. So, yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Hi guys, well, here we are. Our our sedan driver has arrived. We're taking the private car back because I thought I would treat myself, make it a little special. But this is it. This is goodbye to Animal Kingdom. This is goodbye to Festival of the Arts. Just an amazing trip. I've put on all my warm clothes again and getting ready for the trip home. It's back down to 48 degrees. It got to 52, I think, maybe, briefly. But, you know, it's better than what it was back home. But just one more look. Look at this. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. Gonna miss this place. I'm sorry that I couldn't spend a whole lot more time here, but it is what it is. Let's go home. Be able to tell by my face I'm not happy. So I got my ticket the other day through Southwest, and when I flew down, I fly TSA Pre. So I flew TSA Pre. Should be fine. Went to the TSA Pre line with my ticket, put it in, he went, "Oh, you're not Pre." I went, "What do you mean I'm not Pre? I was Pre on the way down. Southwest didn't put the Pre on my ticket." So I had to go to the main line and go through the rigmarole, and thank God it wasn't a really, really crazy line. But I hadn't packed for me pulling out my computer. I hadn't packed for me taking my shoes off. I hadn't packed for any of that. I'm really annoyed. Got through. And I'm not annoyed with the TSA people. They were doing their job. I'm annoyed with Southwest. So Southwest, bad. Bad on you. I am not happy. And I probably should have looked at it and yelled at you before this, but I had it going down. Didn't even think that it would be anything otherwise, because I booked a round trip. I didn't book two separate flights, I booked a round trip. I'm pissed off. Okay, enough about that. So now we're at Cask and... Well, no, okay, we're not done yet, actually. So then I came back here and went to Jersey Mike's. And, you know, Jersey Mike's is my go-to. It has gluten-free bread. I can get a sub. It's safe for me. They're really good about their allergies. The line was very short this time. I only waited about 3 or 4 minutes before I asked I was up, and I asked the gentleman, do you have gluten-free bread? And he went in the back, and he was gone for like 2 minutes, and then he comes back and goes, nope, we don't. So twice. Christmas and mid-January. So it's been a month. Now, I don't know what their supply chains are like, but this is not good, guys. I rely on Jersey Mike's. I am a Jersey Mike Club member. I eat there all the time. This is not good. Not good. So luckily, for the first time in forever, Cask and Larder was open and still seating. Thank God. So I go up to check in, and the guy at the check-in says, oh, we don't have anything gluten-free here, I don't think. I've eaten here before. I'm pretty sure you do. I didn't die. I didn't say that. I'm just... So I got in here and double-checked, and the only thing they guarantee that's gluten-free is shrimp and grits, and I'm allergic to shrimp. So, I mean, technically, yeah, I could probably risk it and take one, but yikes. And of course, you know, here they're overworked, etc. But at least, you know, I said, I'm pretty sure you have. And he was like, oh, okay, well, then you'll have to talk to your server. I'm like, okay. So I'm sat, luckily, off in the bar on the far wall by myself, which, you know what, to be honest, right now I'm fine with. You know, so the bar's over there. They're playing the sports ball game. It's the pigskin sports ball game. It's winter. I think it's this in the throw stuff at baskets game. I know what they're called, but, you know. So, yeah, not happy. So I've ordered the innards of a sandwich, and remember that bread that I bought for Food and Wine, for Festival of the Arts? I still have 3 slices. So I'm going to make myself a sandwich. I almost got the burger, because that probably would have been really nice, but I'm going to try a different sandwich. It's a turkey with a pepper brie spread and arugula. So we're going to give that one a try. I'm now trying to order an alcoholic beverage, but I haven't been able to get a hold of her since then. It sounds like a bunch of them are closing out for the night and trying to clean up and get out of here, so great. So that's where we are. Yay. It's not a spicy pepper. It's like red pepper. So kind of makes me think of like a pimento cheese spread, because it's brie and pimento. But I put it all together. Arugula, big sun-dried tomato slices. And again, if I haven't said already, I'll put the picture in right here. It's a nice blend of flavors. They gave me a very decent portion of food, to be honest, when I did it without the bread. And they said the potato salad was okay, so here's the potato salad. Taste the vinegar and the mayo. Got a bit of a dill flavor to it. It's nice. Kind of comfort foodie, which is what I wanted right now. Not bad. Yep. That's what I'm going to eat. Tell you about my drink when it gets here. Mash. Here we go. Ooh, strong on top. Let me give it a stir. Because they do have these little straws that I'm assuming they want you to drink from, so I'm going to take a sip. Ooh, it's strong. I thought it was sweeter than this last time. Really strong. I wanted booze with flavor, not just booze. Oh well, I'll see if I can get it adjusted. I was able to request some more and then added that shot in, and she gave me like most of a shot of it, and I put that in, and it's making all the difference in the drink. Okay, sitting at the gate at Southwest. We're supposed to start boarding in about 13 minutes, probably more like 11 minutes right now. 8:30 for a 9 o'clock flight. I am B60. Southwest really is not my friend right now. It just isn't. Well, I am very full. What a surprise with all the food I ate. but I'm very full. It's been a really good trip. This is a festival I would love to repeat. I think you guys would I don't know, what your particular interests are, but I loved all the arts. I loved all the creativity around it. It was awesome. Yeah. I'm exhausted. Hopefully we'll have pretty flight footage. Please remember to like this video by hitting the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel by hitting the button below. I hope it's over here. If it's over there, I'm sorry, but I think it's over here. Share this with your friends if you think they're going to be able to gain information from this or learn about it or enjoy coming to the parks that much more. Please go ahead, share it. It would make me very happy. And subscribe, I said that part, yeah. I don't have a tagline. Singing hey ho, a maiden's life, 1, 2, 3. Hey ho, a maiden's life, won't you drink with me?